Well, Dr. Cohen was at Governor Cooper's right hand, as I mentioned, when it came to fighting the pandemic right here in North Carolina.
And while cases are on the rise right now, things are looking much different today than this time last year, that's for sure. Our Capitol reporter Michael Hyland sat down with the governor to talk about his goals for 2022.
Perfect.
A year since COVID-19 vaccines became available, North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper is still trying to convince more people to take them.
I think our power of persuasion and engaging more people to talk with their friends and family has really been working. We're still seeing a steady increase.
I sat down with him soon after North Carolina saw its first confirmed cases tied to the new Omicron variant. Cases were already rising, though still largely fueled by Delta. And you're still not seeing any reason at this point for any statewide restrictions?
I think people know what to do now. We know that our vaccines are the way out of this.
This time last year, many businesses still operated at reduced capacity, and the statewide curfew was in effect. As part of the budget that he just signed into law, Republicans included limits on the governor's emergency powers starting in 2023. Should any one person be able to wield that kind of power?
I think people expect their leaders to step up in time of emergency. And here we were dealing with a virus that people knew very little about.
He'll try again next year to get one of his major goals accomplished, expanding Medicaid coverage. Republicans have agreed to form a committee to study it, but are making no promises of what will come of it.
The Speaker of the House pretty much admitted that it was politics that kept this from passing this time. You know, as they get past their primaries next year and their filing deadlines, and we get past all of that, and they can look at what the right thing to do is, and I'm optimistic that we can get it done.
Cooper recently took over as chair of the Democratic Governors Association, meaning he'll be working next year to get Democrats elected across the country. He dismissed speculation he would run for president in 2024 if President Biden chooses not to. Is that something that interests you at all one day?
I love public service, but I've got more than 3 years to serve as governor of the state.
Do you see yourself ever running for office again after this?
I don't know. I mean, like I say, I've still got 3 years to go. I like serving the public. I think that I've been an effective leader in the state, and I'm going to keep working hard doing this job right now.
Polling is already showing next year's election is likely to be good for Republicans. Cooper says Democrats need to show they're capable of what he calls competent governing to be competitive. In Raleigh, Michael Hyland, CBS 17 News.